Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Starting the conference, we are going to sing the national anthem of Indonesia, Raya. Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen, attentive audiences, and fellow participants. Welcome to the third International Conference on Informatics, Engineering, Science, and Technology, INCITEST 2020. Despite all the pandemics, I believe that the committee has somehow shown us their tireless effort in managing this online conference at today, 11 June 2020. First of all, we would like to address our highest admiration to respectable Professor Dr. Insinyur Haji Edi Sugianto Sugoto MT as the Rector of Unicomter for his endless support to this conference, as well as to the Vice Rectors and Deans, and also the representative of Apticom, Professor Zainal Arifin Hasibuan, or the representatives. Thank you. And I would like also to say our highest appreciation to our keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Abdul Karim Obaidi from Malaysia, and Professor Yuto Lim from Japan, and last but not least, Dr. Irfan Wiguna Sumitra from Indonesia. Last but not least, I would like also to say my appreciation to all fellow participants for your shared commitment in this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to our next agenda. The speech from the conference chair will be delivered by Dr. Poni Sukaisi. The floor is yours.
Taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. And now moving on to our next agenda, we are going to have the opening speech from the Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science, as well as the conference official inauguration will be delivered by Dr. Insinyur Herman SMBA. Dr. Herman, the floor is yours.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the beginning of the INCITEST. And now, for the smoothness of the conference, we are going to have a prayer recitation that will be conducted by Muhammad Arya Rajasa. Ladies and gentlemen, before moving on to the next agenda, I'm going to humbly request all the participants in this June conference meeting, respectable rector, Vice Commander, Vice Rectors, Deans, distinguished keynote speakers, and as well as committee members. We are going to have a Zoom photo session. And please be kind to turn on your video because we are going to have the session. Okay. And I'm going to also ask my colleagues to back up for the print screen. So this is a gentle reminder that we have already had this kind of conference, this online conference in this pandemic era. So, Professor Abdul Karim, perhaps, would you like to? We are going to have the photo session, and Professor Zainal Hasibullah, Ibu Dwi Kartini, Professor Ailina, Professor Umi, perhaps, Professor Mama, Professor Yusuf. We are going to have this session. Okay. Thank you. We are still waiting for some other, our favorite pose, thumbs up pose. Okay. Now, okay, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Okay. Okay, we can, I think we can start now, our pose. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Another pose, perhaps? Strong, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you, respectable audience, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving on to our next agenda, the main agenda actually, the plenary session from our distinguished keynote speakers. This session will be chaired by my colleagues, Dr. Salmon Priyaji Martana, but before starting that, I'm going to read out some of his extensive profile. Currently, he is the head of the architecture engineering. He earned his master degree in 2000 from Bandung Institute of Technology and earned his doctoral degree in 2010 from the same school. His research interests in enculturation architecture, and he is now actively participating in the development of churches in Bandung and the surrounding area. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I would like to hand you out the plenary session to our colleague, Dr. Salman Priyaji Martana. The stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tawami. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Still be here after this in the 1300 hours to discuss again, to share again. But for now, we are back to Mr. Tawami.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Martana. It was a lovely discussion, a very extensive discussion we have had. So I believe we are all enriched by the discussion and the question and answer sessions. And I must remind you, all fellow participants, that after this, Dr. Salman Martana has already reminded you. He has helped me very much in reminding you that at the 13-hour this afternoon, we are going to have the parallel session. I believe that the committee has already provided you with all the things required for the Zoom conferences meeting. And please be there because this is part of the agenda of the conference. So we are now reaching the end of our session here. We really hope that we can see you again in INCITEST 2021 next year. And it's hard to say, but this is the end of our plenary session. I am Tatan Tawami and my colleague
Salman Martana
signing off from this conference, and have a good day, and we'll see you again next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.